Hey, everyone! Join me as I dive deep into the question, is mental health awareness really that important? Welcome to the Mental Wellness Channel. Have you ever stopped and thought about how important mental health awareness really is? I know I have. It's something that affects every single one of us, yet it's still shrouded in stigma and silence. So, today, I'm challenging myself, and you, to dive deeper into this conversation. What would happen if we all took mental health as seriously as physical health? What could we achieve if mental health awareness was at the heart of our communities, workplaces, and schools? Let's break down why mental health awareness isn't just a trending topic, it's an urgent necessity. Mental health awareness is more than just a buzzword, it's a movement that's long overdue. The numbers are staggering. 1 in 4 people will face a mental health challenge every year. By 2030, mental health issues are projected to be the leading cause of disability worldwide. But despite these shocking statistics, mental health is still too often treated like a taboo subject. Why? Here's the reality. Mental health affects everyone. Yes, everyone. It doesn't matter your age, race, or where you come from. Mental health is something we all have, and we all need to take care of. It impacts not only our personal lives but also our families, our communities, and even our global economy. Yet, there's still a huge reluctance in many parts of the world to have open conversations about mental health. Why is that? Why do we hide it? Why do we fear it? Let's take a closer look at the workplace. In many industries, people are terrified to talk about mental health because they fear being labeled as weak or unfit for their job. This creates a culture of silence, where people push themselves to their limits and suffer in isolation. The result? Burnout, low productivity, and even worsening mental health conditions. It's a dangerous cycle, and it's time to break it. But it doesn't have to be this way. By talking openly about mental health, we can shift the conversation. We can create an environment where people feel empowered to seek help without fear of judgment, where they know their mental well-being is just as important as their physical health. That's what true mental health awareness is all about. One of the biggest obstacles we face is the abundance of misconceptions surrounding mental health. People often see mental health challenges as a sign of weakness or something that can be snapped out of. These myths are dangerous because they prevent people from reaching out for help. How can anyone admit to struggling with their mental health if they think it makes them weak or flawed? Here's the truth. Mental health is just as important as physical health. It requires care, attention, and support. Just as you wouldn't ignore a broken arm, you shouldn't ignore your mental health. But the stigma persists. And worse, sometimes people who do try to get help are met with responses like, "Just think positive," or "You're just being dramatic." These reactions don't help, they harm. In a world that often values strength and perfection, admitting vulnerability is seen as a weakness. We're taught from an early age to hide our struggles, to put on a brave face, and to pretend that everything is okay, even when it's not. This creates a disconnect. It deepens the sense of isolation when we feel like we can't be honest about what we're going through. And here's the truth. Pretending everything is fine when it's not. That only makes things worse. We need to create a world where it's okay to not be okay. But the challenges don't stop there. For many people, mental health is seen as something that only the affluent can afford. People from lower socioeconomic backgrounds often don't have access to the mental health resources they need. They may be more focused on survival, on paying bills, putting food on the table, and finding a safe place to sleep, than on mental wellness. This creates huge disparities in mental health outcomes and access to care. Despite these challenges, things are changing. We are starting to see more people, organizations, and communities stepping up to promote mental health awareness. From mental health days at work to education programs in schools, the conversation is growing. People are starting to recognize that mental health is not a luxury, it's a basic human need. And when we come together, when we open up, share, and support one another, that's when the magic happens. We realize we're not alone in this. I want to share a personal story with you that really opened my eyes to the importance of mental health awareness. A close friend of mine struggled for years with anxiety and depression. He felt trapped in a constant cycle of fear, unable to escape his own thoughts. For the longest time, he kept it all inside, afraid of being judged, afraid of burdening anyone else. But then, something shifted. He started talking about his struggles. He reached out for support. And the change was remarkable. Over time, he began to find ways to manage his anxiety, to cope with his depression. He started healing. His story is just one of many, but it illustrates the incredible power that mental health awareness has to transform lives. When we talk about our mental health, we break the silence, and we start to heal. It's not just about raising awareness, it's about creating change. So, why is mental health awareness so crucial? It's because it has the power to change lives. It has the power to reshape our communities, our schools, and our workplaces. It's about creating a world where people can talk openly about their struggles, seek help without fear of judgment, and know that they are not alone. Mental health awareness is a necessity, not a luxury. It's the first step toward a healthier, more supportive society. Before you go, I want to share something that might really help if you or someone you know struggles with chronic migraines or headaches, something that's often overlooked when we talk about mental health. If you've ever experienced the debilitating pain of a migraine, you know how much it can affect not just your physical health, but your mental well-being too. That's why I want to tell you about the Migraine and Headache Program. It's a comprehensive, proven system designed to help you take control of your migraines, manage the pain, and prevent future episodes. I've personally looked into it, and it offers simple, actionable strategies that can bring real relief. If migraines are something you've been dealing with, or if you know someone who could benefit, check out the link in the description below. The program is available through Blue Hero, and it's got great reviews from people who found real solutions. And as always, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more mental wellness content. Drop your thoughts or questions about migraines or any related topics in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Let's keep the conversation going and support each other in our journeys to better health. Thanks for watching, and take care of your mind and body.